Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today is Thursday the 14th. As you can see, I'm back at the gym. It's about 9:30, 9:45 this morning. Decided that I want to get a workout in early. I don't have a long day in the office today. I've got some stuff going on that's got to get me out of here earlier today. So obviously getting in a workout was super important to me. I've got 2.5 pounds that I've got to knock out by end of day tomorrow. So hopefully by first thing when I wake up Saturday morning. That'll put me at 45 pounds lost in 60 days. And it's not quite the goal I was going for. I was looking at 50 pounds as my goal weight to be down, but I will take the 45 and gladly. So, this has been an amazing experience. It really has. It has been a pleasure walking through this step by step, learning the way I've learned, doing the research, doing the studying, posting a little bit about what I'm going through. I sat in McDonald's yesterday. I ended up taking Madison. She likes to play in the play place, so I took her to McDonald's to the play place, and I'm sitting there and I open up my container and I've got my bacon wrapped eggs and I'm working on my laptop, letting her play, and the husband and wife next to me looked over and went, "Yeah, you must be doing keto." And I thought, yeah, absolutely. So we sat there and talked, and she was eating a sausage McMuffin, and she goes, "Well, I'm doing it, but obviously I'm having some issues. I've hit some walls." And we talked for probably, good 20-30 minutes. And at the end of it, she basically said, it'd be nice if I could have a coach, and she suggested me being that person. And we laughed a little bit and ended up going on our day without, exchanging information. Her husband was super nice. I assume I take Madison typically Wednesdays after school to McDonald's. It's just a good place for her to play, especially in the winter. And then in the summertime when it gets nice, we go out to the park instead. And so they also frequent this place, but I've never spoken with them before until yesterday. One of the things I was working on my laptop is myself as well as a friend of mine, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get a couple more people involved in this, are creating an actual YouTube channel that is going to be very upbeat. It's going to give different opinions. It's going to have a collaborative view. It's going to come at it from a scientific standpoint without us being scientists, a health standpoint without us being doctors, a little bit of an opinion, to all different aspects of keto, some fun, some interaction, and really just with the understanding that keto, just like anything else, is not one size fits all. So I recognize that. I think they recognize that, and so we're going to try to make this to where it can be. I want it to be where multiple people walk away from it with something, if that makes sense. So what I'm learning is I watch keto, and there's a few really good keto channels out there. Thomas DeLauer is one of my favorites. I started watching him very early on. Thomas is in phenomenal shape, so big difference between he and I. He was apparently heavy at one point. I don't know, like the fit to fat to fit guy. Obviously he's super fit. He put on weight so he could do keto and then take it off. I'm not sure that's Thomas's angle, but Thomas absolutely understands the science behind what he's talking about. He's super smart. He's got great content. He's got great delivery. He's easy to listen to. He does get a little over scientific sometimes for me, because I just don't understand half of what he's talking about, and he uses words that have literally 30 syllables, and at that point I go, huh? So I also watch another YouTube channel called Keto Connect couple. He's super thin. She's in good shape. I don't know if they were ever overweight, but they also have some really good information. They're very entertaining, much more down to earth, kind of go at it as a couple, a little bit of banter back and forth. It's a very interesting channel to watch. So those are the two that I really key on more than anything. Dr. Berg, I watch a little bit of Dr. Berg. He's so monotone though. He's great content, but just so monotone that it makes it difficult for me in what I like to do and the way I like to interact to stay tuned in for too long. But I have watched a few shows of his where I was very entertained through what he had to say, and I like the learning aspect of this. So the channel that we are going to work on, we're not going to be up and running until probably another 30 days. So about 90 days in, I want to make sure that this is something that I have sustained for 3 months, that I look at the future and think this is something I can continue doing before I start trying to help other people in any way whatsoever. But the channel is really going to be more for a broad community of people who, you can't afford to go out and buy all the super healthy stuff. You don't understand the science behind keto as a diet, and it's confusing, and you just need a little bit more layman term. It's gonna, somebody who's looking for some entertainment and maybe some humor and joking, it's gonna be for them. Someone who is looking for interaction and wants to be able to, Skype in and have conversations, make it a little bit of a talk show, it's gonna be for them. It really, somebody who is coming from my place, a place of crisis, a place of you're just so super unhealthy that you have to really find an avenue. Otherwise you just don't know. You don't know how your days are numbered at that point. And I figured being at 45 pounds down, coming from a place starting at 405 pounds, I'm hoping gives me some credibility. The fact that I didn't gain the weight on purpose just to make a YouTube channel, I hope gives me some credibility. The fact that I spend hours upon hours a day doing my research, I'm hoping gives me some credibility. The fact that I'm just super cute and super funny and a good guy, hopefully gives me some credibility. But I look forward to it. So it'll be coming out soon. I will post it. This YouTube journey here that I'm on, where I really was doing this just for me, just to post, to hold myself accountable. I watch these videos over and over again, even if no one else does, just to tell me what did I learn that week? What did I learn that day? What did I do differently? What am I changing? Oh yeah, Brad, you said you were going to do this. Now do it. So that's really what this has been for. And this thing will be completely on a larger scale. I'm hoping it'll be great. So I look forward to doing it. I also look forward to any feedback, and that's something I don't have a big audience within this. I haven't promoted this page other than within the Facebook community that I already have, which is Limited Keto Experience. And then I see a lot of the keto pages, keto groups, they will not post my content. They won't post my videos. I do notice that they do let a lot of the women who want to post their before and after photos. They let a lot of that in. But when it comes to just some really down to earth content of a guy who is just kind of your normal Joe Blow, they just delete them. So I'm hoping this will be something that grows, starting with 1 subscriber. Will it be you? I hope so. Up to whatever it ends up being, but it's definitely a road, a journey that I appreciate and that I want to stay on. So I do want to give a quick shout out. A lot of people don't know this, and I want to kind of give you guys some insight on why I chose keto. Other than all the other amazing aspects of keto, I have a niece, and her name is Heather. And Heather started doing keto, I'm going to say a couple years ago by now. It seems like it's been a while. But Heather, just like most of the people in my family, have had struggles with weight. And I've watched her go through this journey over the last, whatever amount of time on Facebook. And the way she looks now, and I don't mean just the way her body looks in terms of being thinner, and by the way, much thinner, the way her smile grows, the way her confidence shows, the way, you know, those things that I get to see when she posts new things is what excited me to give this a shot. Not to mention all of the food she posts and you know, all the good things that I've been able to watch. She really inspired me to want to do the keto, and now that I've been on the keto, I understand why she was able to get where she is and why it's so important to her. And I appreciate the fact that she shared all of that on Facebook, because it got me 45 pounds, hopefully lighter by the end of the day tomorrow, and hopefully another 45 pounds lighter, you know, by Christmas time, and I'd like to hit the 100-pound mark by the end of the year, if possible. So again, like I said on Friday, you know, I can only control my actions. I can't control the results. So I'll continue to control my actions. I've got 21 minutes on the treadmill done while I'm reading some contracts. So I'm down here while I'm working. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the weights for a little bit, another 20-25 minutes, and then get back up to the office after I take a shower. So everyone have a great day. If you got any suggestions on good, you know, ways to start the video, good ways to end the video, as opposed to, hey guys, it's Thursday, I think, and it's, I think, the 14th, and because I suck at that, or maybe, you know, a way to end it, you know, like hey, don't have a heart attack, or I don't know, something like that. So anyways, nice talking to you guys.